You're done hiding. You're done shaming, is what I'm hearing. So that could be even, yes, shaming yourself, maybe even judging others because of the way you were made to feel about yourself. There's going to be this energy where you're no more suppressing your voice, your expression, your truth is what's coming through for this particular collective, this energy that I'm picking well. Okay, let's see what it is. I feel like there's going to be some kind of, it feels like inconveniences, but they're minor. You need to remember that. Yeah, expect the unexpected. Fire sign energy is this creative passion, impulse that maybe is something that you want to move forwards with. This is what I meant by no more suppressing your expression. Okay. Okay, so you've had to go through quite a transformation for this, and I think that you're going to be maybe you're a bit of a dark horse, but because of this Scorpio energy, so our death card here, there's been some kind of it's almost like I'm hearing there's a version of you that you just are ready to no longer take forwards. I think you've been there before, but this time it's like you've been doing the work, but it's kind of like I don't even know if you've realized there's parts of you within internally that have completely finally reached that point where it's like when you reach that point where it's just ready to let go. Sometimes it's not even a big loud thing, it just feels right. You can feel the release within, right? That release of the old. This is what's really creating this new space. You got Sagittarius card, the Temperance card as well. So yeah, so take your time. You know, yes, okay, there's a lot of passion here, but this isn't about acting impulsively. This is really about finding that balance as you move forwards, because I think that what's happening, it's almost like trickling in. You're not realizing to a degree that actually that version of you is no longer taking the control moving forward. There's this new way that you're doing things. The smallest things that maybe in the past would have really triggered you. You know, even maybe things that you are the unknown, things that you aren't sure of, you haven't heard the truth about, whatever it is. It's like you're not reacting, you're responding in a very different way. So it's about allowing yourself the time to sit with that, alchemize that version of you. Just, I feel like you're getting to know yourself again, and it's really, really nice. Virgo card here, the Hermit. So take some time alone by yourself. Maybe, you know, spend that time with you. And how are you doing? Go out, you know, where there's maybe into new environments, but just in places where you're getting to see how you are responding to the world around you, because it feels different. Mercury, Magician. Lots of ideas you've got that you want to move forwards with. This is kind of why there's that transition, because it's like the past version of you, there were so many different things within that were blocking you from moving forwards with this. And again, another communication card. So really it's about speaking your truth now. Your expression is so important here. Things might be manifesting quite fast for you, which is why, again, tap back into the enlightenment that you have been gaining, you know, the version of you now that you are stepping into. You know, it's funny, that's Mercury, this is Virgo, and then we've got Gemini, and those are both Mercury energies, the Lovers and the Hermit, both Mercury. So that's really big. So maybe you're connecting with the planet, that energy of that planet right now. A lot of things going on in the mind space, you know, that air sign energy, lots of tabs open, maybe just, you know, learning. You could be really learning something actually as well, like genuine actual studies or something, but things are coming into fruition fast for you. Actually, like I say, when you're done, you're done. It's not just like that version, you know, there's that version of you that you can say you're done, but there's still parts of you within that's still holding on to something that you're needing to release. And even for you, that can be frustrating sometimes because you want to just move forwards, you know, but it's a process. That healing is alchemical, it's internal, you know. Like I say, sometimes logically you can know, but your expression is still halted by the energy and the emotion within you that's still going through that process. The moon, Pisces energy, yeah, the devil, exactly. You know, there's this anxiety, there's fear, there's been blocked intuition. There has, because of this energy that you've been clearing through. It's been so internal that I think you have gotten really frustrated, almost with yourself, with the process. You probably have blamed outside of you, you know, but now it's like you're understanding, hold on, it's everything's happening within. Turn that finger back in, right? There's something about deception though that's coming through, and that's the second time I picked up on that. Something about that could be important for you. Okay, so summertime could have been important for you, but it does say something about within the next 1 to 3 months, okay? Cancer sign energies as well are coming through, so within the next 1 to 3 months. I think this is where there's going to be more clearer progress forwards, tapping into your intuition in a more healthy way, more in tune with yourself, right? think that your own anxieties and fears are what you've been really clearing through, that have been your blocks. You're clearing through that. Okay, oh, you got the Tower. Oh, and the Lovers did come out, Gemini. The Tower, though, with the Lovers. That's Mars energy. There's a lot of action here. The desire moving forwards towards this like alignment, this love, this openness. But there's this energy of being mindful, you know, because that can sometimes turn into like this complete like upheaval, you know. There is a sudden change coming through there. I think is the way you're outwardly expressing yourself when it comes to this alignment, this Lovers card, what your heart is truly telling you, and how you're actually beginning to express yourself through that. That's where there's been a lot of fear surrounding you, following your heart. Aquarius energy, the Star. Some kind of renewed faith has come over you, truly. You really are the thing that needs to be, like the expect the unexpected, that's you. Whatever's happening moving forwards, yeah. Got Leo sign energies here as well, Strength card. So you've definitely been gaining courage over that the fears, the anxieties, the deception that keeps coming through. This is why you're finding clearing through that blocked intuition as well. Because it's like some kind of internal, there was so much internal noise, you know, that was coming through that Mercury. But it's like, it's turned into clarity somehow. You can breathe again, like your mind can finally rest. You can just like, whereas before you couldn't even sit in silence, there was too much going on internally, you can't even explain it. But now it's like, hold on, you can take a moment, you can pause. And maybe you go through cycles of that or something, but right about now, there's something here that you're learning. Again, learning is coming through big for you. There's a reason for that, okay? Wow, it's beautiful. Okay, so Prince of Fire. So this is autumn time as well, and it does say Sagittarius energies. So within the next 14 to 30 days. Okay, so from the next 2 weeks to the next 3 months, so as this year closes out, this is where that change is taking place, where you are finding your alignment, as in with your heart. Okay, Hierophant. You're becoming way more, instantly heard established. Something about you is becoming way more established, Taurus energies. Okay, so again, there's that faith, but it's grounded. It's like there's something about you that's fine. Maybe you've been working on your Muladhara chakra, okay? The chakra of your root, right? So finding that stability. Maybe truly you have been working your abundance as well, but there's something here where you want to ground something. And I think I'm seeing high level commitment in a lot of different areas. Yes, love, that's coming through clearly here, your heart space, but also when this comes to your path, just generally in your life, different areas of your life. Again, the Star, there's something about miracles, some kind of hope. I don't know, maybe you're receiving inspiration from something or someone that's really helping you to move forwards here. The Fool, Uranus, that's it. That's your leap of faith to your new beginning. You really are going to express yourself. You're ready to be true to you. You're jumping into that new opportunity and the innovation energy. I feel like it's, I'm hearing it's been done before, but it's being done differently. So maybe it's the same situation, but you're going in a different approach. The Moon, again, the High Priestess, your intuition is big. Wow, you've really been tapping in. But again, that energy of the silence, the unknown is coming through as well. So there's something about that that's going to be made more clearer, okay? Wow, that's pretty beautiful. So I'm seeing the throat chakra a lot, actually. So clearly, and that expression just keeps on coming through. There's definitely a change taking place here, and that change, the change I feel is going to come within the next 2 weeks to 30 days, like the next month, right? That's to do with your alignment, that sudden upheaval, you know, that desire to take that action, right? And to really embrace the courage that you're gathering and you're really you're building right now within you. That's what's going to give you that the grounded energy, that true doing the right thing here in your physical to take this new leap of faith. That's what's happening. And over the next 3 months, or 1 to 3 months, so as that happens, then there's going to be an unfold, and that's going to be the expression, the truth of your expression, your truth. No more fears, no more anxieties. It's time to find balance. This is where the true transformation is going to take place. I'm almost feeling this restless energy, actually. So as that ending is taking place, you know, that past version and everything connected to it, you're getting really, yes, you're alchemizing it. There's this beautiful angelic presence actually as well with you. But you're getting really antsy to want to move forwards. Like there's this quick desire to move forwards, which is where that Tower's coming in, that action. So be mindful. You know, this way that Hierophant energy, you're already finding that groundedness, and you need to. I think you really want to just clear through any misunderstandings, any falsities, anything that's been really just lack of clarity and lack of truth. Clover. Ooh. Okay, so this is about luck as well, so good fortune. That would make sense actually if you're really moving. That it says quick manifestation, so something could be unexpected, and it said unexpected rendezvous, so I don't know if that's something that you need to be mindful of as well. But there's something about a reward coming your way, and there's going to be more of a carefree energy about you. No longer, you know how I said you're done with anything restricting your truth and suppressing you, right? So you're going to feel more lighter, especially with that fall energy. That is that lightness of being, you know. Okay, so birds in a wire. So this is where you probably have, there's been, I feel like there's a false energy of untrustworthy. I don't know if that's you or someone you're connected to, but it's not, it's false. Maybe this is what you want to clear up. This talking behind your back, this gossip, this being untrustworthy, news traveling fast, you know. Manipulative energy. I honestly feel like you want to clear something up here, especially with the foggy glasses. Something's not being seen clearly, and I think this is you wanting to clear something up, get some more clarity for you, and that's why you need that courage. Ball and chain. Something whoever this is, there's been something that's been stopping you. It could have been a very difficult relationship that you were connected to, maybe some kind of karmic energy, but certainly something that was weighing you down. And this is what you've done. And I'm not just saying, like I said, it's not just you're saying it, it's actually within yourselves. There's alchemy that's taken place. You've transformed, you know. I can't even get the right words out. It feels really, right. 35, could have been addictions, okay, some heavy burdens that kept you stuck, okay. Baggage that you were still handling, you know. Okay, tornado, my God. This is like some kind of complete, total, right? That's like the tower, but not a happy tower at all. A reckoning, something that was completely unexpected and just ended devastatingly, basically. Complete tornado, upheaval, number 8. And it was unexpected. There was a breakdown. I think this is also where you're ending something as well. This over and done energy is making you feel more liberated as well of this ball and chain. So there's a house that's stable, that's secure. So I think that this has had to be what you've had to clear through as well in order to get to now this point where you can finally move forwards. And this is something you need to be honest about, is what I'm getting. Yeah, the broom, masculine energy. The broom, number 11. So this is it, you're clearing through it now. It's kind of like like any loose strings, that's what you've been clearing through more recently. That's what you've been doing over summer is what I'm getting with that other card as well. Removing the unwanted stuff. Maybe actually I'm seeing like removing actual stuff in your home. So maybe like things, clothing, whatever it is, just getting rid of it. And I don't think it was yours. Purging, a clean sweep. Maybe it was delete, total makeover, unavoidable, cleaning up what you knew that it was inevitable. Whatever happened here, that storm, it was inevitable. And you knew it. There's a part of you that knew it. But maybe you just wanted to try, I don't know. But again, that rendezvous energy, okay? You're going to be restoring harmony after this storm. And I also think that the storm is something that you need to clear up with wherever you want to move now, where you want to be on. This feels so, I hope this will make sense to who it needs to, okay? It feels really confusing, but I think that's because that's the energy. There's so much been lack of clarity, so many masks and veils, and it's like, it's time to remove that. And someone's getting to the point, whoever this is, masculine energy, it feels like it's going to, so they can be honest about this as well. But they want to make sure that it's not going to get in the way of where they're going. And this is where they know they're going to be able to remove this fear and anxiety and the blocked intuition, not just their own, somebody else's. Come through for a reason. Got the Hierophant and the Lovers here. That's high level commitment as far as I'm concerned. So there's something about that that's important. Yeah. Doing the research, number 27, finding out more information. There's something about documents. Someone's had to examine some important documents. It's got the magnet here. So there's this like energy of longing that as someone's been dealing with this, they've had this here still pulling them towards where they know their heart wants to go, and it's growing stronger and stronger. It's undeniable. Undeniable. And I think that actually this is why this needs to be cleared up, and it hasn't been. It's time. It's becoming time. Whoa. It's becoming time, okay? My goodness. Okay. I'm seeing an actual magnifying glass as well. Something about that's really important, like a detective, or maybe just like trying to see the small details be mindful, because I think that someone's, I think there's been such a lack of clarity, maybe even honesty, that there's going to be this like serious need for transparency here, truly, to create that firm foundation of the Hierophant. Truly, complete trust. Got the seed here, okay, so that's all about something that's big, starts small, but it has big potential. Okay, there's growth here, provided that you water it correctly. Number 23, hidden possibilities, hope, more than meets the eye, reproduce, change, something nutritious, or something that really feels like it's feeding you in a good way. That was the clock, so divine timing has been at play here. Wow. Okay, so you've got the tree, red herring. This, again, false information. And that's come out with that, the birds in a wire. So there's been some really, maybe somebody truly was listening to the wrong advice, people just pulling them away from their truth. This is misinformation though. I think that maybe you saw something that's not true and that's what needs to be cleared up, or vice versa, the other way around. A false flag, a diversion tactic. Someone's been diverted off their path. They're finally saying no more. It's about time. We've got the tree. Again, grounded, rooted. Connection to divine is on point right now. Someone's focused on that. Past lives could be important here. Maybe that, again, the karmic energies. Number 5 and 7. Good health, fertility. Again, fertility. Reproduce. Interesting. So, growth. Again, personal growth, vitality. You're evolving. Getting way more grounded with this energy. And it needs to be from where it's come from, okay? Oh my God, this is the Stork. That literally says restless on there, and that was the energy that was coming through. So definitely feeling that restless energy, and I think it's to ground this like divine union into the physical. Number 17, Queen of Hearts. There's a transformation, yeah, undeniable. That's been coming from the beginning with that death card, okay? Change again, active, renew, restless. Someone really wants to move forward here. Arrive, depart, move, renovate, pregnancy, again, birth, surrender tall. Could be some kind of important detail someone needs to speak about, or maybe this is on the cards truly, especially with this divine union card. Maybe you're destined for a divine baby, but let's just see what else. Could be that, again, someone's got so much on their mind. Maybe they're just fantasizing and thinking about so much, and this is one of the things they're thinking about, The torch, your dark to light. Again, confirmation. It's time to get fully focused on where you want to go and forge ahead in that direction. More fire energy. Someone knows where they want to direct this energy, and this is the action, this is the doing. It's giving that solar plexus, Manipura chakra, right? And that is that masculine energy where you're confident, you take that lead. Number 4, dark to light. Yeah, there's truth coming, truly forging ahead. There's liberation that's come out again. So like really feeling free and liberated from this ball and chain, this birds in a wire, the untrustworthiness, standing for your truth, bold, passion, justice, freedom, justice, freedom. Wow, powerful. Ooh, comes with clearing the mess. So someone's really had to clear a lot of mess. And there's still something here, but they're going to need to clear up. And this is what they want to do, and it feels good. Okay, so we've got the tower. Again, the tower. Different kind of tower, but number 19 and 6. Okay, lifetimes from the past. Again, this must be a past life connection. Again, also karmic loops from past lives. Okay, it's karma spans lifetimes. Someone's thinking about when the getting older is what I'm getting here. That's interesting. It's on someone's mind. It's time to remove the conditioning, the institutional ways of doing things, the way you've been programmed to do things, right? This is going to be taking it slow, so that it's something that's I'm seeing truly grounded. I keep hearing that long-term, high level, enduring, distinguished. Again, it says education. Someone truly could be learning something right now. We just get a few more just to confirm. Woo! The cards are going a little bit wild. Okay. Beautiful. Got the sun and the mortar and pestle. This sun is gorgeous, but you do have to be mindful of that pride. Mindful of the pride, okay, preventing you. 31, yes, energy, power, climax, fulfilled, radiance, success, vigor. This is that divine masculine energy as well, that sun is, right? So victory, happy, warmth, the daytime as well. And this, again, medicine. So you've got that medicine energy, and on the floor was the walking boots. So I think that someone's truly been alchemizing in such a way where they're ready to move forwards now and pursue their path away from whatever it was, that ball and chain energy. They're getting grounded in their roots and their truth, no longer allowing that past heavy way, wherever it was that was restricting them from moving forwards, to stop that. They're walking away from that, and I think it's been a while that they've been taking to walk away. Okay, to get this just right. Okay, number 10. So blending and brewing as well. Okay, breaking things down. Exactly, that death card, it literally says break up. So breaking things down to making something else. Okay, so this is potions spell work. So maybe with that magician as well, maybe there is that kind of energy that you have around you, that beautiful sparkly energy. Pursuing your own path. Okay, let's get some tarot just to get some last bits of clarity for this beautiful message. To be aware of. Who is this message for? Three of Cups. Yeah, I think that's the external. But I also feel like there's that energy, you know, that can be really coming back together and celebrating energy as well. So, oh no, it's an external to confirm. But I think, again, this needs to be cleared up. I think someone's got so much on their mind, they're thinking this, that, and the other. It's preventing this Knight of Cups from moving forwards following their heart because they're thinking too much behind the scenes. They need to take off the mask, present themselves with their truth. I think they're waiting for the right timing is what I'm getting here, green light or whatever. But they need to stop allowing this to cause all sorts of things in their mind space that are just being made up from the betrayals I've experienced in the past, okay, truly. And also I think the betrayal that they themselves have taken part in. Important detail for this message. They know that they've got some truths. That silence hasn't been just for nothing. There's a reason someone's being silent. They've had to learn a lot of kind of more inner soul depth energies. Oh, Queen of Wands, Two of Wands, Six of Cups. Yeah, someone's seeing this beautiful magnetic glow from this divine feminine energy that's coming through. It's kind of like, you know, that I was seeing that sun, you know, that solar plexus. I think this is a feminine energy comes off as being very confident, very radiant, very it's like she's happy no matter what she's got, but she's able to actually attract so much. That Two of Wands, I'm seeing that conversation coming through. Conversation with, okay, I'm here again, that expression, that wanting to be honest about how someone feels, but before they do that, they want to clear up any kind of maybe misunderstandings or anything in their mind that they've just been making up, you know. They do honestly think there's third parties involved here. And I think that's on their mind way too much, because that really shouldn't be the focus. The focus should be where they need to move towards. Okay, and then clearing it up, yes. But if they're allowing this to prevent them, there's something internally within them that still need to work on. Eight of Pentacles, they want to work on this forward path, but they need to realise they need to be grounded within themselves and their truth to do this. That's why that transformation is like asking them to take time with that Temperance card to alchemize this version of themselves, find balance internally, because you can't just expect someone outside of you, again, Death card, Scorpio season, you can't just expect someone outside of you to bring that to you. You have to truly find that within to a degree. Yes, there's truths that need to be spoken and maybe misunderstandings or things you don't know that need to be cleared, but also you need to bring it back to yourself, because clearly this is someone who's made a situation here for themselves, especially with that ball and chain energy that they were attached to. Queen of Pentacles, wow. Queen of Pentacles, someone's been leveling up is what I'm getting here. Eight of Wands, conversation. Okay, fast forward movement. Someone's really been working. They're I'm talking about abundance wise. Someone's been putting in the work. Maybe that's where that reward is coming through. Good fortune. Okay. Five of Pentacles. Someone's been the loss of this person. It's like this person's getting, oh my god, the Emperor. I said that as well. And the masculine energy did come through before, so I do feel like this is someone who's seeing someone leveling up, they're glowing up, they're really stepping into their worth, you know. I'm hearing they're following their passions and they're finding abundance in this, but someone's seeing that and they're feeling the loss of it. They're feeling the emptiness of not having this presence in their life and whatever it is. Again, there's something that they need to take accountability for, and I think that's kind of what they've been doing, and that's why the Three of Swords, they've been in heartbreak. They know the part they took. Okay, it's about being honest now. The Lovers, Four of Wands and the Lovers, that's like union vibes, truly. Again, Gemini energies following the heart. 11-11. Wow. Two of Pentacles, someone has no idea how this is going to go. They really don't. This is nothing that stops them. Which again, that solar plexus, their confidence, their power, you know. Yeah, Page of Cups, they're coming up as Page of Cups. That's communication to me, but it's I'm getting that very, almost a nervous energy. Let's just get these, just to get some more clarity for you. This particular collection that wants to come through. I don't think they've been very good at being able to express their emotions. I feel so much. that they're confused, get themselves entangled and confused, right? This is why I think there's been that energy of finding out more information. Maybe they've done this in deceptive ways that they need to be honest about, okay? Honeymoon. Could have felt like a honeymoon phase that you experienced together. Oh, releasing the ex. Okay, so clearing that energy of the past. In order to enjoy your time together, you need to clear the mistruths or misunderstandings, or even just not spoken truths of the past. Okay. Finances and careers, that really is coming through for someone. Someone's been focusing on their finances. Okay, and there still are. There's still something that someone's working on. Stay optimistic, positive thinking and faith. Okay, that's needed for somebody because their mind is like, gets the best of them sometimes. Okay. Love yourself first, exactly. Know your worth. Know your worth. When you can feel that safety and trust within your own love for yourself, surrendering to that, not because you're waiting for somebody else, exactly codependency, to validate you and fill that void. You're doing it for yourself. You can trust that where you're moving. It's okay, you handle it. And you trust that you are worthy. Trust that you are worthy of whatever's coming as well and what you desire. This situation is asking for you to hold faith, okay? Getting to know each other, that's going to come through. Let's just get one more just to see if there's anything else. Yeah, straight away, deception. New cycle of love, though, is coming through, but this needs to be cleared through. There's still some falsities here that are lingering in the past, and that's clearly the biggest message. So if you're done suppressing your voice, you're done hiding and shaming, that's when the masks come off and you say, no, this is my truth. Let's find this beautiful alignment. This is going to be a shock to whoever you're moving towards because you're presenting as finally being more honest, but you're going to need to stay grounded in that and aligned in that because I can still see there's some nervous shakiness here that it's like you resort to this mask every time. It's time to clear through that optimism, the faith that you've got it, and it does come from your internal worth and your confidence in your truth, okay? But the Emperor energy was coming through, so you've got to hone in on that now. I'm just going to get an animal card. In whichever way someone was holding up these masks to be the version of themselves or acting like they were this version of themselves as a surface thing, they've finally realised that's been hindering where they truly want to move. It's been blocking them. However they've been behaving. That's why they need that courage for this beautiful new beginnings. The bunnies, the rabbits, to hold this down, take that leap of faith. They're going to, metamorphosis, exactly what we've been saying, the butterfly. There's an actual change here. It says embrace the change, number 22, okay? Evolution of the soul. That's beautiful. You're rising up. Again, inspiration. So you're getting inspiration, but maybe you are an inspiration. But I actually feel like, again, like I said before, the other message, you're feeling inspired by someone or something outside of you, okay? Time, be open to how this is unfolding. Trust, hold faith. Reinventing yourself, no more masks, okay? And this is why the removal of so much, that death card, is important for you. Moose, you've been there's been this energy of very calm, cool and collected, very independent, that was a moose. That was the looms, okay? So attitude is everything. You've been spending a lot of time alone. This is about you reawakening that lost hope, manifesting your deepest desires, going all in for what you love. That's why you've been spending so much time alone, so you can finally rediscover your soul truth. Number 10, you're becoming way more deeply committed to your path. Something about families on your mind a lot. It says uncommon bonds as well, so something you've not experienced before, which is why it's bringing a whole new version of you that's so much more in your divine alignment because it's bringing through your soul purpose as well. That's the focus right now. Sometimes that moose can be quite imposing, and this card says larger than life. So somebody really does have this beautiful, powerful energy. You do feel like you're larger than life. You light up the room. You create that energy in the room. But when you're moving towards this, there's an energy of being mindful. And I think this is why you step back a bit because you don't want to do the wrong thing, because this influences you, impacts you way more than you care to admit. Okay, let's just get some more moving forwards. It's about being mindful. Yeah, there's that third person community. There's something here that needs to be mindful about. Okay, and honest about. Okay, yeah, firm foundation. This is putting your thoughts into action. Thoughts becoming things. Okay, firm foundations, careful planning. You're visionary. If you want to really, this is a starting point. Your destiny is unfolding as you move forwards. Okay, a roadmap, building, instructions, idea. Let's get some more clarity just quickly for this third person community card. It says an event that could be coming up, finding balance, integrating. Oh my god, my throat just got blocked then. Integrating opposing forces. So there might be other external energies, and you've been recognizing who and what isn't aligned with you. And this is where this change of heart is coming. You're leveling up, but you've got to stay grounded. You've got to stay centered to your truth. You have a lot of people around you. You really do, whoever this is. Yeah, there's that nervous communication I was talking about. The chandelier. There's something about your status that's really important. Really important. That's why you have a lot of people around you. That's why I think you need to clear up your truth about who and what is or isn't involved in your end, but also why you also probably think that somebody else has a lot of people involved in there and whatever it is. That's why you're so nervous about this. We'll just get some more. There's such a lack of clarity here. True north, there we go, the compass on target. So wherever you're focused now, you want to move forward, that you know is your truth, and it's taking the destruction of everything around you to get to this realization. This is it. That's that wild card energy. You are that dark horse, taking that risk, the opportunity. You're on this is your true path. You feel that this is your right direction, the on target, right, moving forward, straight aim, shooting straight. That's it. You're finding your way. You know you're going finally. You're making a plan. You're exploring. And this is that stars, wishes coming through, miracles. You're believing in miracles again. You've got that sunrise developing well, like fine wine. Sunrise, darkest before dawn. There really is a sense of new hope coming through. But I think that actually, I strongly feel like you need to bring that to somebody else, because there's something here that needs to be cleared up. Okay, stay positive. You've got this. Remember to clear this energy out, the past energy. That's what's happening right now. That includes your own internal codependency ways, unhealthy attachment, and it takes time. I think that's maybe where you're learning some stuff as well that kept coming through about learning how to love yourself first, your self-respect. It feels like there's some kind of celebration that's on your mind that you already want to move towards, and it's like you want to get prepared for this, you want to plan for this. Maybe you're asking for external advice here, that third person energy, but be mindful. I always say the strongest, most powerful guidance that you can receive is the guidance within, because that's your divine guidance. So this is where that clarity is coming as well, removing that moon energy that was coming through, the fears, anxieties, the blocked intuition, because that's going to be your true compass, your true north, showing you the direction so you can shoot straight on target, right? Libra energy, justice card. So this again is about truth. Truth is such a big deal here. Integrity, being honest as you move forward. Okay, there's balance, there's fairness. That's what brings that balance and fairness. Yes, this big yes card. Yes, it's time. Again, autumn time energy. So abundance, someone's abundance is accumulating, and it's time to harvest. Harvest season, that's what autumn is, right? So it's moving on from the past. You both want to move on. Expansion, Jupiter energy. Something's coming through big. Be mindful of who you're allowing in your circle. Be very mindful. Okay. Because if you're in harvest season, sometimes there's others that want to harvest as well, you know what I mean? But also I'm seeing this, the lovers and the Four of Wands, how you want to move. I think it's just that there's just some things that you need to release. You're working on it, ball and chain, working on it. Vitality, connection to divine, trusting in divine timing. That's it. Leo energy is again the sun. The sun is big here. That solar plexus. Someone's truly working with the solar plexus. So keep working on that energy. It's really important. That's your vitality. That's your success. So your success path is really helping you to have more faith and confidence in yourself and your abilities, which is beautiful. But when it comes to connection and relationship, it goes deeper than that sometimes as well. There's other things that need to be, that betrayal energies of the past, etc., etc. Whatever keeps you in this energy of feeling really lacking the confidence, the stepping up to speak your truth. Because you're going to be speaking your truth. Just be very mindful that the distractions don't get in the way of where you're headed, okay? Got the Emperor, the King of Fire. So just get some more. I do think that there's, the King of Fire within 7 days. Within 7 days, I think there's some kind of success you're coming into. It's going to make you feel more confident about moving forwards, right? But there's also going to be everything that could destroy your forward path coming in. This is where you get to step up the Emperor, take that leadership energy. Judgment. This is going to be your judgment call, your rebirth. It's going to be proof of your rebirth, your total transformation. Okay, Twin Flames. Oh my God, very final card, 1111. Divine counterparts mirror. That makes sense. So your inspiration is the divine feminine outside of you. That's why she's coming out with that energy that was coming through. It's really making you see yourself and level up, truly And don't forget, that's been a two-way thing. It's very important to recognize. But that's why the towers come out with the Lovers. That makes sense now. This is a complete upheaval. You did not expect this. It's been felt like destruction to begin with, but you've understood that it's been shedding every layer of you. All of this release that needs to take place, this deception, this codependency, this releasing your ex, all the energies that were still lingering around and within you, really preventing you from stepping up, saying, no, I'm walking away from that. I'm going to choose my true path now, my true north here, okay? Your confidence is real. Don't forget, you're metamorphosing right now. Butterflies, you might be seeing little butterflies. Important, solar plexus, okay? You got this. And your sacral as well, especially with the addiction, the unhealthy relationships energy, something about that. So work with those, okay? Yellow and orange, you got this. Sending love.